Beneath the blazing sun, Mordecai stands defiant before the towering gates of the Persian palace, his sackcloth a stark testament to his sorrow. His mournful cries reverberate through the air, a desperate plea echoing against the indifferent stone of the palace walls. Guards patrol the perimeter, their impassive faces betraying no hint of empathy for the lone figure consumed by grief. Despite the weight of his sorrow, a steely resolve flickers in Mordecai's eyes, fueled by an unyielding determination to challenge fate itself. In the opulent chamber of Queen Esther, bathed in soft light, golden furnishings and Persian decor whisper tales of majesty and power. Amidst the lavish setting, a messenger in simple robes disrupts the tranquility, bearing news from Mordecai. The weight of Mordecai's message hangs heavy in the air, casting a shadow of uncertainty over Queen Esther's serene countenance. In the opulent chamber, Esther reads the scroll, her face etched with a harrowing blend of shock and growing concern. The weight of the scroll's words bears down on Esther as she begins a restless dance of contemplation across the room. The camera zeroes in on Esther's face, capturing the turmoil of her internal struggle as she grapples with the scroll's grave message. In a stark flashback, Mordecai stands before the formidable Persian palace gates, his face a canvas of silent, desperate worry. His anguished gaze pierces the opulent walls, a silent plea echoing in the desolate air, contrasting sharply with the hidden world of Esther. The scene's desolate emptiness underscores the weight of his unspoken fears, a stark prelude to the drama unfolding within the palace walls. In Queen Esther's chamber, a radiant glow envelops her figure, symbolizing her unwavering resolve as she prepares to confront destiny. With unwavering determination, Esther commands, "Tell Mordecai to gather all the Jews and fast for 3 days." Esther accepts her fate, declaring with solemn conviction, "I will go to the king. If I perish, I perish." In the serene confines of Queen Esther's chamber, a profound sense of anticipation hangs heavy as she prepares for a momentous decision. Esther seeks divine guidance, her heart heavy with the weight of impending peril, praying for strength to face the uncertain future. Confronting the stark reality of her choice, Esther braces herself for the potential repercussions, her determination tempered with trepidation. Queen Esther, cloaked in royal blue and gold, advances with measured steps into the resplendent throne room of King Xerxes. The Persian palace is a symphony of extravagance, where marble floors mirror the light and golden pillars soar with unmatched grandeur. Upon Queen Esther's face, fear wrestles with an unyielding resolve, hinting at the momentous decision that lies ahead. The throne room doors dramatically swing open, unveiling King Xerxes enthroned in opulent gold, clutching his scepter. A hush falls over the grand hall as Esther tentatively enters, her presence a stark contrast to the surrounding extravagance. In a moment suspended in time, Esther's every breath seems to echo in the cavernous space as all eyes turn toward her. In the opulent throne room, King Xerxes extends his scepter, a gesture that signals a momentous decision. The scepter gleams under the throne room lights, symbolizing power and the gravity of the moment. A surge of triumphant and suspenseful music amplifies the emotional weight of the scene, blending relief with uncertainty. In the opulent throne room, Esther's heart pounds with the urgency of a trapped bird as she approaches the throne. With a deep, fortifying breath, Esther bows low before the king, the weight of her people's fate etched upon her anxious face. Each word carries the weight of life and death, not only for herself but for her people, as Esther prepares to speak. In the Persian palace hall, a symphony of activity unfolds as servants orchestrate the preparations for a grand banquet. A flurry of motion fills the hall as servants dash about, their movements like a meticulously choreographed dance, ensuring every detail is perfect. A long table, laden with exotic delicacies, stands as a testament to opulence, promising a feast for the senses. The air crackles with anticipation as the palace hall transforms into a stage set for an unforgettable evening. In the grand Persian hall, a vibrant banquet scene unfolds, bathed in the warm glow of golden chandeliers. An atmosphere of exotic indulgence pervades the hall, with a long table laden with culinary delights. In the opulent Grand Persian Hall, Esther prepares to speak, her every word poised to alter destiny. Haman's smugness fills the air, a silent testament to his unchecked arrogance. King Xerxes leans forward, his curiosity piqued, unaware of the storm brewing beneath Esther's calm facade. In the opulent, grand Persian hall, Esther's serene yet grave voice cuts through the vibrant ambiance, capturing everyone's attention. Haman's face is a canvas of shock, a momentary flicker of disbelief disrupting his composure. Xerxes' brow furrows with mounting fury, a tempest of anger threatening to erupt within him. In a moment of profound vulnerability and courage, Esther implores, "Spare my life and the lives of my people." In the opulent Grand Persian Hall, King Xerxes rises from his throne, casting a shadow of anticipation and dread across the assembled guests. His piercing gaze sweeps across the hall, a silent challenge that amplifies the palpable tension hanging heavy in the air. As all eyes turn to the king, a hushed silence falls, broken only by the unspoken question, "Who dares threaten Esther and her people?" His question hangs in the air, a thunderous echo of royal power and an ominous warning to any who dare defy his will. In the Grand Persian Hall, Esther's accusatory finger pierces the air, her voice resonating with righteous fury as she unveils Haman's sinister plot. Haman recoils in terror, the crushing weight of his exposed malice bearing down upon him as his world crumbles. His malicious scheme backfires spectacularly, leaving Haman exposed and isolated in the face of justice. In the heart of the grand Persian hall, Haman desperately pleads for mercy, his tears a stark contrast to the cold marble beneath him. King Xerxes rises in fury, his face twisted with rage, his voice about to shatter the hall's solemn silence. Haman's voice cracks with desperation. "Your Majesty, I beseech you, spare me. I am your loyal servant." Xerxes silences Haman with a thunderous roar. "Silence! Your treachery is revealed." The hall echoes with Xerxes' command as he seals Haman's fate. "Guards, seize him!" Haman, once radiating arrogance, now stumbles in chains, his smug facade shattered by the icy grip of terror. The crowd watches, their silence a heavy shroud of disbelief and awe, as justice descends upon the palace grounds. His eyes reflect the stark reality of his fall, a terrifying descent into the abyss of his own machinations. In the serene chamber of Queen Esther, sunlight streams through the window, illuminating her contemplative figure as she reflects on recent events. A wave of gratitude washes over Esther as she acknowledges the positive outcome, yet a shadow of concern lingers, reminding her of the constant need for vigilance. With unwavering devotion, Esther bows her head, continuing her heartfelt prayers for the safety and well-being of her people. In the heart of the Persian city, a tidal wave of joy washes over the Jewish community, their long sorrow now drowned in jubilant celebration. Mordecai, once a figure of quiet strength, now stands as a beacon of triumph, leading his people from the shadows into the radiant light of freedom. Every cheer, every dance, every embrace echoes with the resounding message of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of a people reborn.